Who's off?
Adam, you've been able to get the job done in the final term quite a bit this season, including twice in the past 3 weeks, but not today. So
No.
where do you see you falling short?
Oh, I wasn't the last quarter today. Certainly the first half was where the damage was done. We just didn't, and were unable to stop their ball use from their back half. I think of the 11 goals they walked in at half time with, they kicked 10 of them from the back half, which is just extraordinary. So so we didn't defend, and then we had plenty of opportunities to score ourselves, but they defended our entry really well. And we got a lesson on, if you don't finish your work, you get punished, and if you don't defend, the opposition in your front half, you can get punished too. And that was really the game.
And what was it about that first half where the Swans were able to score so freely? Because it felt like they were actually sort of beating you at your own game.
Well, and that's fair. I thought their work rate forward was really strong. Precision ball use to sort of get the ball up the ground a little bit and then beat us out the back. It wasn't rocket science, but they were doing it extremely well, and we weren't defending it, obviously. So so we got a bit of work to do on that, and try and improve. Typically, we've been pretty good in that space, but we weren't tonight.
You said it was the first half that was the problem, and obviously you can see that 11 goals in, but you can get back to within a goal with a fair bit of time left in that last quarter. What happened in the last 5 minutes, do you think, where you have been so strong in the past 4 weeks?
Well, clearly conditions meant we went to contest a lot. We had shots, we missed them. They finished a couple late that just kept their noses in front. And in the contest, they were really strong and didn't allow us to sort of break that contest, particularly in our forward 50. So, it was an arm wrestle all day. There's no question about that. Derbies always are. My experiences in these sort of matches, not in Sydney derbies, but certainly in showdowns in Adelaide, they're a coin flip every time. It doesn't matter what the form line says. It doesn't matter who's in, who's out. They're coin flips. And all we have to do is cast our minds back to the Q clash last week or the week before, and it tells you everything you need to know. So we were fully aware of that. We prepared really well. We just got beaten by a better team tonight.
That was so accurate around goal. You were just rolling your eyes in that first half of a few of those goals.
A couple were pretty special, but they're pretty special players who kicked them, and they were getting good shots from right in front of goal. So you kind of reap what you sow a little bit, and particularly when you're rebounding the ball from your back half. Typically, if you move it with speed, your forward 50 is going to be pretty open and low number. So that's what they were doing. And as I said, we didn't defend it well enough.
Tom Green back on the side tonight looked like he never left in terms of being able to contest the ball. He was able to get how big a boost is it to be able to get someone like him back after still winning but pushing through to finals with him back in midfield?
Oh yeah, well it's great to get him back. He's a really important player for us. Obviously in the stoppage phase of the game he's really important, but again when that ball was going to contest as much as it was in conditions tonight, it becomes really valuable. But he's going to be important for us moving forward. We've got a bit of work to do before we make finals. That's for sure. We've got 3 games left. We've got to perform better than what we did tonight in those games.
I know you spoke a bit about during the week about how 7-game winning streak, it creates a good feeling around the club. How do you feel like you now manage that after a close loss like that? Do you think it will go away quickly, or do you think it's something that can pretty easily continue with this group?
Oh no, we're pretty positive about our game. We think, as I've said, our game's in good order. We had a couple of moments tonight where we didn't get the job done, and so we're fully aware of what let us down. We get to work on it. I don't think that has necessarily an impact on confidence levels. We know the solutions. We generated inside 50s again tonight. So we know offensively we're in good shape. We just need to finish our work, plain and simple.
Obviously at the core it's still a very young group, so a result like that they probably take a lot of lessons from as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And I reckon the derbies are probably like a finals type game. So for our guys to experience that, and realised, hey, we've got work to do. It's a great lesson, a good reminder.
Finn Callahan, obviously, late out. Can you just
Yeah.
talk us through how he's looking?
Yeah, well, he had calf soreness, so he's had that for a couple of weeks, and we've been managing him well. So we kind of expected him to play, but he just got into the warm up and didn't feel quite right. So we felt like we didn't want to risk him, but he'll get that assessed, and we'll work that out early next week as to his availability. I'm not sure.
You got any concerns over the incident with Daniels and Jake Lloyd?
Well, I haven't seen it, to be fair, so I'm relying on what I've been told, and it was that Lloyd slipped, and that's why the contact was high. So I don't know how severe it is or what it looked like, but that's what I've been told. Thank you.